Okay, so I have a 2016 Yukon XL Denail, and the right rear tail light is working intermittently. I did a lot of research online, come to find out that's a common issue that is occurring with these tail lights. GMC is not doing anything about it. To replace a tail light's like $600. Okay, take out the tail light, super easy. I can show you guys how to do that later. But I brought the tail light inside, and what I'm going to do is to fix this tail light. Now let me just turn the stupid camera around so you guys can actually see what's happening here. How do I do that actually? Give me a sec. Okay, so I have my tail light here, and I have it next to my stove, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm using this knife. Where the hell? This knife right here. And it's whatever piece of junk knife, okay? Get your X-Acto knife, or whatever. Heat it up over an open flame. Come back over here. And begin to start making your cuts. Can you see that? It slices through it like butter. Okay, let me show you exactly where you need to make your cuts. There's two spots. Alright, here's the tab where the screws on. Follow it across, and you'll notice right here, I want you to be exact. You notice that that piece sticking up right here? Right there. You're coming just to the right of it. Don't get into this LED. Don't go past this tab. Right here. The only other spot that it could be, I'll get my damn light over here, is right in this area. 95% of the time, the break in the LED board is going to be right there. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to continue to cut through this with my knife, and I'll come back after I'm done.
Oh.
Where does it go?
I don't know. Figure it out.
This solder is not the best solder. It's very thick.
Am I supposed to be showing them what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I'm like bringing it up close. That's what it does.
I'm laughing you fall.
But that solder is very, very thick. That is what we are using.
I'm not sure what this is.
That thingy. I don't think
Wait,
that's
why do you have that whole headband on your head? That is so extra. And why are you taking a video of it?
I don't know. Ooh, that's hot. I can hear it bubbling. And that flap is not hot, but the siren is, and you do not want to touch that thingy. Going back down.
Stop fighting.
I just can't get it on there.
Where'd she go? Sam? Oh. Where'd you go?
Watch, I can do something. Watch.
There it is. Now I need to move it around.
And...
Bro, why is that on fire? Look, Dad's using something that's on fire.
No, he's not. He has a light on.
No, there was something smoking. That thing's smoking, Sam. Look. Oh, hey. Why is that thing smoking?
Because it's hot.
Can you spin out whole finger?
It melts
Yeah, watch,
metal. It melts
Oh, he's
metal.
using something that melts metal. No, I'm...
Oh, this? Like that.
I feel like the only bad thing about this one is that the sand. I added a little too much.
Is it a nightstand?
Trying to flatten it out a little bit to get the plastic back on there.
What are you doing? It's vanilla.
Let me show them up close.
Vanilla slimes that are like really, really pretty. And like the
Let me set this. That solder was old. I'm going to check it here in a minute once it cools. Pause the camera. Okay, well, we've tried to solder this, and unfortunately there is some type of coating on top of this board here. We actually drilled a hole over here in the corner of this board right here. And if you can actually see in that hole, inside that hole is copper. So you know that this board is made out of copper. They got some type of coating on top. Our solder is slipping and sliding all over this board. It's not sticking to it. We're going to run a jumper from this existing hole that was there and the one we just drilled here to make our connection, because as you can see there's already another crack starting right there. We'll see if it works. Okay, so we have soldered this thing. Hopefully you can see here where that existing hole was, right over here. That solder, we tried to get, we actually put the drill down in there and bored that hole out a little bit to expose the copper inside this board. Over here we actually drilled a hole in the corner, and you could tell, you could see the copper. We had a small thin piece of copper, point A to point B, soldered it on down in them holes. It still didn't want to stick very well, but it stuck. Who knows how longer it'll be there, but anyway. Took it back out to the vehicle and it is lighting up. I'm telling you right now, there's some type of coating on this board that's making that copper slide around like skates on ice. So what I'm going to do, I'm not putting a piece of plastic back on top of it. I'm going to take this piece of tape and I'm going to cover the hole. I'll set my alarm 60 days from now and to come back out and check it, make sure the tape's still attached. Probably come and get back and put a big piece of Gorilla tape or something over it, as long as it stays lit up. But I'm leaving it open. I'm not putting the plastic back over it. You guys do what you want to do, but that's my video on how to fix a tail light for a 2016 Yukon XL Denail. You have any questions or responses, reply down below and we'll go from there. Take care.